Before we begin our meeting, Commissioner Proud has agreed to offer a prayer, and then we'll officially start our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Let's pray. Dear gracious Heavenly Father, God, again, thank you again for beginning of a wonderful week. We thank you for the rain. And again, whenever it's dark and gloomy, it just reminds us of how much we love when it's sun shining. God, again, be with us today as we go about making decisions. We ask that you continue to guide and direct us in being good stewards, again, of our residents' tax dollars. And God, we ask that you be with the men and women, again, in the military. Protect them and bring them home safe to us. And God, too, we know we have a local firefighter who ended up, having a heart issue and had to be rushed to the hospital. God, we just ask that you be with him and his family, and all of our emergency services, our fire, police, EMS as well. Just name it for our sake. Amen.
Amen. You join me in the pledge? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We have introductions of new employees. Mr. Rabel?
Yes, we have some new members of our team you brought on, introduced to the board today. And I'm just going to take them in order here. We've got DJFS.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. it is.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Picture of
we're
habit.
so habited at 10 o'clock.
Good morning. I'm Judy Eschman with Job and Family Services, and I'd like to introduce Kim Beverly. She's the newest member of our Children's Services team. She moves here from South Carolina. She's recently relocated to be near family. And she comes to the position, she's worked for a couple of Children's Services counties in South Carolina, as well as a children's group home. So we're very happy to have her as part of our team.
Good.
What part of South Carolina?
Columbia.
Columbia.
Yes. Not the pretty part, close to the coast.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Welcome to the team. As they say in South Carolina, you be sweet.
Uh-huh.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. Rather than saying take care, you be sweet.
Mr. Bloom? Fair enough.
Lyle Bloom, Director with the Water Resource Department, and we have Giles Thrift with us today. Giles recently started as a systems technician, and actually Giles worked for us for about 10 years before as a systems, well, partially as a treatment plant operator, then as a supervisor, and then moved into the systems technician position. He left for a brief period, did some private sector work, and has come back to the good side. So he manages for our wastewater treatment plants. He deals with the SCADA and the instrumentation and process controls at all of our wastewater treatment plants. And it's really an asset because he understands the electronic side of things with the instrumentation and controls, but then also understands process because he has a Class 3 wastewater license as well. So we welcome him back.
And he's the local guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Milford. Is that?
Eastgate area.
But we're
Went to Milford.
Milford. Yeah, Milford. That's
Correct,
what I thought.
yes.
How's Ryan doing?
He's doing good.
I almost said hello.
I will.
His brother been in here before, at several deployments.
He's just coming back from one. He's at Fort Knox now.
Is he at Fort Knox now? Okay, good.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Didn't tell your mom and dad I said hello.
I will. Thank you.
Paul Brosh, Office of Environmental Quality, and I'm pleased to introduce Eric Chapman, who just recently went to work for us in the wastewater laboratory as a laboratory technician. And also, he is a local gentleman. He graduated from Williamsburg High School, attended Miami University, has a degree in botany, worked as an IT specialist for First Group, oh, there they are back here, for a while, so he knows some of our team already. But he also has several hobbies. One is he's a blacksmith, and another he plays in a band, Crooked Rook. So I'd just like to introduce Eric is
Crooked Rock.
Crooked Rook.
What type of music?
It's hard rock.
Hard rock. All right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Whereabouts in Williamsburg did you grow up? Where in Williamsburg did you grow up?
Right outside, well, about halfway between Afton and Williamsburg on Old 32.
Oh, okay.
Lived there till I was 37 and made it all the way to Owensville. Been in Owensville for the last 10.
Okay.
Awesome. Again, welcome.
And he was also friends with Paul Russell and Paul Russell's son.
Oh, David. Oh, so yeah, sad about Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lisa?
Lisa Gatwood, Director at CTC, and I'd like to introduce Paula Pollock. Paula's joining us as a full-time vehicle operator. She has more than 14 years bus driving experience, previously drove for Croswell and several of the local school districts, so we're happy to have her on board.
Of course, we know where everybody else is from. Where are you originally from?
Neville.
Neville. All right.
You blink, you miss it.
Nice place.
Thank you.
That's our new team,
It's
sir.
our new team.
All right.
Welcome all.
Absolutely.
We're happy you're with us. The next is the Department of Job and Family Service has an item. Connie, hi.
Hello. Connie Tibby with the Department of Job and Family Services. Item number 1 is the recommendation of Judy Eschman, the Director of the Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybould, County Administrator, to adopt resolution number 66-15, resolving to authorize the execution and submission of a workforce development area designation application to the State of Ohio, Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, Office of Workforce Development in Columbus, Ohio, for Clermont County, Ohio to become a workforce development area with Butler and Warren counties as outlined in the local workforce development area designation criteria summary sheet attached thereto and made a part thereof, to be effective upon the approval by the State of Ohio pursuant to and in accordance with H.R. 803, the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. And this action is necessary due to the recent law change from the WIA program, the Workforce Investment Act program, to the WIOA program, which the guidelines for the WIOA program requires that each county submit a formal application for their local workforce designation area.
Okay.
Of course, we're Area 12, and just because we give good reasons why all three counties should stay together does not 100% mean all three counties will stay together. We think so, but they can
We'll see.
make they can join us with anybody who's contiguous that they want.
So do we have a motion to adopt resolution 66-15?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. We need to thank all of you for getting this on the agenda so quickly. Monday is, we thought it would be on Wednesday, and sooner the better, and we
Yes.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
too.
Judith.
So you'll get this to Adam.
We need to get it there,
Yeah.
today, if we can. Item 2?
Recommendation of Judy Eschman, Director, Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Raybould, County Administrator, to execute a contract for services by and between the County of Clermont, Ohio, and Clermont Senior Services Incorporated in Batavia, Ohio, for the provision of duties related to the provision of adult protective services to senior citizens in Clermont County on behalf of the Department of Job and Family Services for the period of July 1, 2015 through June 30, 2016, for a total amount of $31,707, payable monthly at the rate of $2,642.25, pursuant to and compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein. And this is a renewal contract. We've had a continuous contract for these services since the year 2000.
Okay.
How do we ever establish the price at 31,000? Is it, you, before your time, but I'm just curious, maybe Judy? Yeah. That's what other counties use, or?
Well, actually, we get about $7,000 from the state to operate an adult protective service program. It's a yearly amount.
Okay.
So we use some of our Title $20 to
Right.
add to that. That actually, that price hasn't changed in a very long time, but it used to be very close to the salary and benefits of one person.
I see.
They've expanded. They have one full-time person and 2 part-time people doing it currently.
David, I can tell you what it was like from the other side, because we started this contract when I worked for senior services, and that's essentially what it was. Back then, we used all Title $20 to pay for this.
Do we have a motion to execute the contract for services as contained in item 2?
So moved.
Second.
Hubel.
Yes.
Mr. Proud.
Yay.
Humphrey.
Aye. Item 3?
If I could add real quick, can you give us an update on adult protective service, where we are with the state on that?
You're talking about the grant we applied
Yes.
for? We received notification that we did get approved for a grant for guardianship services to create a guardianship program here in Clermont. We're still waiting on the official notification, but received an email that we did get approved.
Good, awesome. Thanks, Ed.
Okay, item 3?
Recommendation of Judy Eshman, Director, Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Rabel, County Administrator, to execute a purchase of service agreement by and between the County of Clermont, Ohio, and Child Focus Incorporated in Cincinnati, Ohio, for the provision of home visitor services to children and their families, referred by the Department of Job and Family Services, Children's Protective Services Division, to include but not necessarily be limited to child care practices, child development, screening for developmental delays, connecting families with other area service agencies, and offering parents support in their roles as the child's first and most important teachers. Payable monthly at a set amount of $8,982.60, plus mileage reimbursement at the rate of 42 cents per mile for any home visits conducted in excess of 30 miles one way for the additional miles above and beyond the 30 miles, for a total contract amount not to exceed $107,791.20, effective for the period of July 1st, 2015 through June 30th, 2016, pursuant to and compliance with the terms and conditions specified therein. This is a renewal contract. This is the
Per
third.
mile charge again was how much?
45 cents.
Okay, I heard 42 and not,
But that's the IRS rate? Or
No,
is that
no.
below?
It's below.
Okay.
Yeah.
do we have a motion to execute the purchase of service agreement as contained in item 3?
So moved.
Second the motion?
Mr. Proud.
Yay.
Mr. Hubel.
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye. Item 4?
Recommendation of Judy Eshman, Director, Department of Job and Family Services, with the concurrence of Stephen H. Rabel, County Administrator, to complete the biennial review of the Prevention, Retention, and Contingency Plan, known as the PRC Plan, process required by Chapter 5108 of the Ohio Revised Code, and to approve an amendment to the Clermont County Department of Job and Family Services PRC Plan, previously read by the Board of County Commissioners on October 15th, 1997, and subsequently amended 27 times since that date. And the dates are listed here, if anyone would be interested. Well, I'm not going to read them if that's
Okay.
okay.
Good, smart.
With this 28th amendment, to include modifications to the PRC plan to target and assist families who are trying to become employed or recently employed or remain employed with work supports like transportation and child care assistance, to add language to the plan which allows us to serve more foster care youth through the TANF Summer Youth Employment Program, and to update the monthly federal poverty guideline measure attached thereto as Appendix A, which became effective January 22nd, 2015, with said amendments to the PRC plan to be effective on May the 1st, 2015.
We have a motion to complete the biennial review and the details as contained in item 4.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Hubel.
Yes.
Mr. Proud.
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye. Item 5?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Suki Sheets with the Office of Management and Budget. And item 5 is a request to adopt a revised table of organization for the Office of Management and Budget Records Management Division to eliminate a administrative support technician position and add the position of administrative support specialist. This would be a change from pay range 7 to a pay range 10. There's already a employee in the position. This is outlined in the exhibit, and this would be effective on June 1st of this year.
Do we have a motion to adopt the revised table of organizations contained in item 5?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Item 6?
Item 6 is a recommendation of Darren Miller, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney, with my concurrence, to authorize Stephen H. Rabel, County Administrator, to execute a final settlement agreement and release of all claims by and between the Board of County Commissioners, Clermont County, and Louis G. Bloom for the full settlement of a claim resulting on or about January 11th, 2012, and as it relates to Clermont County Court of Common Pleas case number 2014-CVD-01317, as outlined therein, in the amount of $18,000 to be paid out of the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation Claim Fund as determined by the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation, and in consideration for and acceptance of said payment, the aforestated lawsuit filed with the Clermont County Court of Common Pleas shall be dismissed pursuant to and compliance with the terms and conditions.
Okay, do we have a motion to execute the final settlement agreement and releases contained in item 6?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Will he remain an employee of the county, I guess?
Yes, sir.
Item 7?
Item 7 is maintenance agreements from various departments. We have the Clermont County Water Resources Department, Office of Environmental Quality, for a generator, rate of $1,065.58.
Do we have a motion to approve the maintenance agreement as contained in item 7?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Yubel? Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Training and travel?
Trans Travels, we have the Clermont County Court of Common Pleas Domestic Relations Division, Barbara Antel, 1 day, Columbus, Ohio. The Ohio Supreme Court Domestic Relations Magistrates Roundtable, estimated not to exceed $147.65. Maggie Mills, 2 days, Columbus, Ohio, for the Supreme Court of Ohio, Ohio Judicial Center Domestic Abuse Issues Training. Total expenses estimated not to exceed $236.90. Clermont County Municipal Court Adult Probation Department, David Carlin, 3 days, Anderson, Indiana, for behavioral intervention monitoring operations. Estimated not to exceed $165.76. County Sheriff's Office, Tony Dufresne, 6 days, Anderson, Alabama, Department of Homeland Security, Technical Emergency Response Training, estimated to exceed 0. And Chris Stratton, 55 days, Columbus, Ohio, Washington, D.C., and Quantico, Virginia, Ohio State Highway Patrol Training Academy Course, 2015 Public Safety Leadership Academy, estimated not to exceed $69. Department of Job and Family Services, Judy Eschman, 1 day, Xenia, Ohio, for Southwest Ohio Job and Family Services Directors Association meeting, estimated not to exceed $64.40. Department of Community Economic Development, Adele Evans, 1 day, Cincinnati, Ohio, the Clermont County of Commerce, Clermont Chamber of Commerce, 2015 Women's Business Awards Luncheon, not to exceed $55. And Adele Evans, 1 day, Columbus, Ohio, the Ohio Economic Development Association's mid-year briefing, not to exceed $224.56. Annette Decatur, 3 days, Columbus, Ohio, Department of Housing and Urban Development, Region 5 Environmental Review Training, estimated not to exceed $354. Kathleen Williams, 1 day, Cincinnati, Ohio, the Clermont Chamber of Commerce June Legislative Breakfast, estimated not to exceed $25. And Kathleen Williams, 1 day, Cincinnati, Ohio, Chamber of Commerce 2015 Women Business Awards Luncheon, not to exceed $55.
Do we have a motion to approve the training and travel as contained in item 8?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Personnel actions?
Department of Community and Economic Development, Joseph O'Brien, GIS Analyst, a new hire to vacant position effective 6/22. Department of Job and Family Services, Reagan Kidd, Social Services Worker 2, new hire to new position effective 6/22. Ashley Blair, Social Service Aide 2, new hire, vacant position effective 6/22. MBA Allsap, Social Service Worker 2, new hire to vacant position 6/22. And the Department of Public Safety Services, Amber Reed, Emergency Resource Technician, new hire to vacant position effective 6/10. And Marky Planick, Emergency Resource Technician, new hire, vacant position effective 6/8.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the personnel actions?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. We have informal minutes of May the 4th and May the 13th. Do we have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve both minutes together.
I will second that.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. And any add-ons? But we do have executive session.
Correct, no add-ons, we have executive session.
Okay, while we're in executive session, maybe the minutes can be prepared
Yes,
if
sir.
we don't expect add-ons. We have need for executive session pursuant to section 121.22 G2, G3, and G6 of the Ohio Revised Code. First, to consider the purchase of property for public purposes or for the sale of property at competitive bidding. 2, to confer with the prosecuting attorney concerning pending and imminent litigation. And 3, to consider details relative to the security arrangements and emergency response protocols respectively. Do we have a motion to go into executive session under those 3 sections of the code?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. We'll be in executive session and back shortly. We're back from executive session. No decisions were made. Do we have any add-ons?
No, sir.
Okay. The minutes were prepared for us, and I've had a chance to look them over. Do we have a motion to approve today's minutes?
I will make a motion to approve June 1st, 2015 minutes.
I will second that.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second the motion.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
Mr. Yubel?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye. That concludes our business for today. Thanks for joining us, and God bless.